This is 18 gauge aluminum wire. It works real well because it's very flexible, but it's not hard enough like steel wire. Steel wire is kind of hard to work with. So I cut them all the length and fold them in half. I put them on here on a nail, and I just go around here about 6-7 times, depending on the length of that. Okay, you take your twine and for the top I'll start a little thinner. Put that on there and just push that all the way up.
So you stuck it in the middle of, in between the wires.
Yeah, and then
you just twist it.
Yeah, and then you kind of spread it out a little bit. And what's nice about this, you can space them out a little bit, or if you want a fuller tree, you can go a little bit fuller. Take the next piece. Take the next piece, and I like to twist this and get the fibers spread out. This is just baling twine, and try to center it a little bit.
And that's 18 gauge wire.
It's 18 gauge aluminum wire. Steel wire is a little bit harder to work with. So I like the aluminum. I guess you could use copper, but that's a little bit more expensive. Went down to Home Depot, and they did not carry this aluminum wire. I got this at Sears Hardware.
Where'd you get it?
Sears Hardware, down on K. And further you get farther down the tree, make them a little bit longer.
Here, want me to cut some of those?
I'll put one more on there.
And what do you do? Spray these green or something? Or
Yeah, once I get through, I put them on there, and then I'll spray them all green at first.
What Jim did, we added them in right here as an example. Here's another one, another one. We added them in between the trees that we talked about last week when we were building these trees. But they look really nice, don't they? Very nice. So it gives you a winter scene. And you get that's more of the 3D because back here is painted on the tree, on the wall. And you got these trees here, and you got a mixture of these, and we're gonna go down off and on throughout the layout down there with these placing these trees. Very nice.
Here's some more. They got
made a couple trees over there for
Yeah,
me.
I got those.
that one. They're all
Anyway, that was great. Now you'll put. Or you, well, maybe not there because you're out of the snow scene here. You'll probably leave those as green.
I'll probably leave those green. I might just put a little bit of white right on the edge of that, on that side of it.
Okay.
Just take it outside after a while.
Yeah, that's right. Green at first, then I come back with I use static flock. I don't use the static applicator, but I use the static flock for it. I think it works pretty good. And you put the static flock on from the bottom. You don't put it on the top. Okay.
This is what they look like when he's complete. Before he colors them.
I'm gonna get the drill and chuck that in there.
Oh. You put the wire in the drill, and you're gonna.
it will break up. It'll break off. I just do it till it breaks off. And take my clippers. I'll clip this off of there. And they usually take a.
Yeah, and they gotta brush it too.
Wow, look at that. Yeah, he brushes it.
You have to go find your brother to get it.
That's pretty cool.
And I come to the top and clip that excess off of there right up to the first one. Then I'll take my scissors and I'll just trim it off.
It's amazing.
Once I'm done with that, then I'll take my green spray paint. I'll hold that for a second.
Bob's holding a tree.
Normally I'd do this outside, but just for one little tree, not too bad.
Here you go.
Okay. And use some cheap hairspray. Use this flock. And this is just, again, static flock. There's your
Wow.
tree.
There you go.
Isn't that something?
And that's all you got to do to it.
That's it. Pretty cool.
Next thing is just to plant it in your layout.
That's neat. We'll take you and show you what it looks like on the layout.
I think the
Somebody asked you, what kind of tree? What is that again?
Sedum, S-E-D-U-M.
Okay.
It's a common house plant around here.
Okay.
Outside plant. This is just wire. I'm gonna make the tree a little fuller.
Paint's what it looks like.
Take several of them, put them together.
Oh.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take that wire and I'll put it around there to hold it. Hold it in place.
Oh, okay.
It will also fill in.
I'm looking for that blue handle one.
In a box.
On that. This is his homemade one, but I wanted to get the real one to show
And
you.
you just set that in there, set it aside.
You don't spray them, do you? Or just leave them like that?
Well, once I get it this filled, then I'll spray it. And since these are going on a winter scene, I'll probably spray them white,
Okay.
and I might dust them with a little bit of snow also.
okay, I did one. Yay. The only thing is that it was one of those.
Oh yeah. And there it is.
And let's see, I had another.
How do you do that, Bob? We just,
Huh?
what is this?
That's
Oh.
flocking material that you use for static grass.
And you sprayed it first to make it
With-
stick?
Yeah, with
With-
hairspray.
Hairspray. Okay.
Then just shake it off and
And there it is.
Okay. Oh, scene.
Snows. Spray with hairspray. And
oh yeah,
put some snow
that was
on.
good.
Like something we may get tonight.
It's, yeah, it's misting pretty
Oh,
heavy.
by the way, it's icing up
Oh,
out
yeah.
there right now.
It's icing on the cars now.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
icing on the
It's
on the
that
drive, on the carport, and on the drive. So if you guys go out, be careful.